around the world and beyond. This is Diecast Norb's Galactic Hooligan, and today I'm actually going to bring you something really great. By the way, Happy New Year's to all of you. Happy New Year's to each and every one of you. And I'm actually really happy the way I actually made it through the new year. This new year is actually starting off really amazingly and everything like that. I wish things were actually better in the news and everything like that, but like that, you like rest that point. Anyway, so today I'm actually going to be bringing you something I'm actually super stoked about. I've actually been wanting to talk about him for quite a while now, and today I'm bringing him to you. I'm just bringing him to you. Today I'm actually going to be doing Soul of Chogokin Combattler V Black Edition. And this is something I've actually had for a long time. I figured out that since I'm actually starting off the new year, I might as well start it off right with the right review. So today, this is what I'm actually bringing you, and Transformers reviews. But I'm actually super stoked to show this to you guys. I hope you are too. Grab a snack. This might be a long one. So here we are, everyone. Freaking Soul of Chogokin Combattler V Black Edition. Oh my god, I love this so much. And every time I keep on saying I'm going to be bringing this to you, and I don't know how many times I've actually promised this to you. Maybe it's actually just in my mind. But I'll tell you one thing. When we actually had Shogun Warriors back in like the early 70s and everything, you know, like, because I may not be as spry as you actually think I am. But anyway, when we actually had the Shogun Warriors back in the olden days and everything, Combattler V was actually always one of my favorites. The comic books actually had that crazy transformation, and like when I was younger, my mind was blown, because I think that was actually like the beginning of my sensibilities into understanding combiners, and like knowing that super robots can actually just do more than fight, you know? I mean, this is actually just like an amazing set. One day I'll probably have to go back and get the original colors, but look at this. You actually have Battle Jet, Battle Crasher, Battle Tank, can't read behind that or anything, but Battlecraft. And I don't remember what this one was actually supposed to be, but like, just a great set. And remember, I'm a bad collector, so like you actually see all this mangledness on my box here and everything like that. Doesn't stop the beauty of the contents inside, so let us open up this box and take a look. Now, right out of the box is actually pure beauty and everything, you know? Like, you'll actually get this pamphlet over here that actually shows everything about the Combattler V that you will actually get. So let me just open this up after years of never opening it. So let's just take a quick gander through here. At least this is actually kind of pristine, nah? So let's see. We'll actually go through this. You'll actually go through the set of instructions and everything like that, plus like what it's actually supposed to contain in Japanese, you know? You actually have that beautiful diagram of Combattler V. That's very cool. Oh, Battle Crasher, Battle Marine. There we go. Now we know what it is. You know, I would have actually never noticed. I would have never known that unless I actually opened this up. And all the instructions. So like, it's actually a very cool pamphlet, very cool booklet. I love the fact that Bandai actually included this. This is actually really nice. Love this. So let's take a deeper look into the box, shall we? And this is what I was actually talking about before when on my first review that I actually had with Jetfire. Look at how beautiful that is. You see, this is actually what I love about this styrofoam. And you know, it might be me being a bad humanist, or like a bad conservationist, or like environmentalist, or you know what have you, but like this is just so freaking beautiful. Like, I love that everything in here actually has its place and everything like that. Everything actually has that look of like a collector's value, like true collector's value. That's really awesome. look at this. And, you know, I'm just grouping a couple of things so you can actually see. That is just freaking amazing. Every time I see something like this, this is what actually gets me jazzed. You know? Like, I wish that they actually had like a way of doing this with like, I don't know, maybe regular cardboard or something like that, but like you can't beat this styrofoam kind of like styrofoam treatment or anything like that. That's beautiful. Even when you actually have like the clamshells and you actually have like a way of encasing like a character in like it's like plastic case and everything, like that's actually cool too. But like this looks like it's actually so officially a figure to be collected. You know? Like I'm gonna get them all out so you can actually see. Let's see. We'll get the. Let's see. Let's get the Battle Jet out. And I'll take a closer look at this. Really awesome stuff. Die-cast metal, by the way, almost all the way through on these characters. Like, these are actually great. Like, I love how they actually like measure with each other. Just beautiful. Look at this. Okay. Next we'll actually get Battle Crasher. There's a little bit of mistransforming that's actually on these vehicles, and you actually have to like kind of like get it back to where it's actually supposed to be. But you know, nonetheless, just like really awesome stuff, I guess. Yeah, there we go. And there goes Battle Crasher. Now, the one thing that's actually wrong with mine is that these never really connect as well. I wish they actually had a way of connecting these, like, where it just intersects, or like maybe there's like a peg on the inside that could actually, but like these always slide out so easily. This one not as much. Like on this one, you actually hear that, but I don't know if you actually hear that, but like every time I keep on doing this, I hear like a little click sound that actually puts that in there. But like, what are you gonna do? But let me just get this out again. Sorry for shaking the camera, but look at this. That is really, really freaking beautiful. Love this. Okay. So, we're going to get out the battle tank. One thing you actually have to, like, love about Bandai, it's its attention to detail. You know? Look how great that is. Like, let's put this, my antenna is like a little warped on this side, but aside from that, just a thing of beauty. Let me not gush over every single one of them, my friends, because like we will be here all day. Battle Marine, the pants, and just let me think that it actually goes out this way right now. Yeah. And all you have to do is pull out the wings on either side. I mean the tail fins on either side. And there goes Battle Marine. Again, you can actually feel the heft in this. Super heavy. I love that it's actually super heavy, you know? And last but not least, we'll actually get out Battlecraft. And for this one, you actually have to combine it by taking out a couple of pegs. Let's see if it's actually all ready for me. I think it's actually all ready. So all you have to do is connect it. Hold on. Taking this off the set. See, didn't do it right. My bad, everyone. Alright, so here we go. So, you actually have to swing out a couple of pegs here and here. And they're actually pretty easy to get out. All you have to do is just like, do that. And then you combine it. There we go. And it actually has a couple of drills that actually comes out over here. This one doesn't stay as well or anything like that, but again, that attention to detail is actually right there. Beautiful. Like, goddamn, look at that. That is really awesome. I love it. And let's just get this box out of the way for a moment so we can actually take a look at it in all its glory. Let's see here. Just put this over here, here. And there we go. Let's get the whole team together. And yeah, there we go. There we are, all together. And my God, that looks great. One thing you actually have to admire is Bandai's attention to detail. They actually have a newer version of this that's actually out there somewhere out there in Earth, and I need to get it. Like, I so wholly need to get that set because, like, there are a lot of improvements that were actually done in it, and I'm actually just like a big fan of all of this. So yeah, anyway, let's get to transformation and I'll show you how it combines and then we'll come back. Alright everybody, one thing I do actually have to say about these is that on Battlecraft over here, I love the fact, like, they actually have like amazing wheels over here. They're actually made from rubber and they grip. You know, like when you're actually like riding it on a surface, let's say with this matte glass surface over here, when you're riding on a surface, you actually feel the grip. Like, it's amazing to me that that's actually so well made. 6 wheels on there, they all roll, you know, and that's awesome. And I think the same thing for Battle Tank over here. Battle Tank actually has like actual rubberized grips over here and everything like that for the treads. So while it's going, I don't know if you can see, there we go. You can probably see that on your side. That's awesome to me. I love that. Like, and even when I do this, it's not letting go of that grip at all or anything like that. I'm not sure. Well, yeah, you put it on like more of a ledge, and then it will actually fall. But like, look at this. Just for the fact that it actually does this. Oh wait, I wonder if it actually does the same thing on Battlecraft. Now, Battlecraft actually does have some wheels, and even on an incline, that's great. You know, like, that's actually really cool. It's actually super impressive to me that the rubberized wheels on this still kept after all of these years and everything like that of keeping it. So, I don't know. But anyway, over to transformation. First off, we're going to start off by separating Battlecraft. Battlecrafter is actually going to become the feet of the monstrous super robot. So we'll do that. We'll pull that in, the drills, and that is actually done by a peg that's actually right underneath. So let's do that on the other side, and put the pegs right on the inside. That being done, we are actually going to take Battle Marine, the pants in this whole thing, and we're actually going to put the wings in, pull this up. That'll actually become his pelvic area and legs, and then we'll actually put in the back fins. And there we go. Now we're going to take the upper torso, that's Battle Crasher. You can actually lose these finally. So take off the jets on the back, extend the arms. Extend the arms at the shoulders, put them in, and then you'll actually have your elbow. And then on the inside, you actually have to like just get right on the inside of this and pull out the hands. And then just accentuate, and then just like make sure they click, and there you go. And now you actually have hands, and then you do the same thing on the other side. And then get on the inside, just get one hand, just get the fingers, pull them out, make sure the thumb actually comes out. This one is a little bit trickier for me. There we go. But finally, it gets in there, and then just close the wings, And then you want to just collapse the chest upward. And there we are. And now we come, oh, and then Battle Tank, just put these shovels on the inside. Put the shovels on the inside. Now, put the antennas in, and this one, you're supposed to be able to like pull these treads all the way out. My treads actually seem to fall off a lot, and so I don't know exactly what to do about that. You're probably going to see that through this review, but yeah, there you go. And now, once you actually have all of that, you don't do anything to this yet. So, once you actually have all of that, we're going to combine the torso with the legs. Let's try that again. So we're going to combine the torso with the legs. There it goes. Snapped in. We're going to put the feet onto the legs. And I love how everything just clicks in so readily. It's great. Once you actually start getting them together, you actually start to actually see how much heft this whole entire set actually brings along. It's so impressive, and I love it. So we're going to just tilt the chest down a little bit, and there are a couple of pegs right up here and here that actually go into a couple of slots right there and there on the chest. You can actually see it right there. And all you do is bring this in and close it. And now, this piece, all you do is bring this in, and then there's a satisfying click that actually goes right on there. I'll do it again. I don't know if you can hear it. Let's try it again. Such a satisfying click. Then all we do is bring that down and then extend the neck, and there you go. Now you have Combattler 5 in robot mode. This guy is awesome. Okay, I'm going to meet you back at stage left. Alright, and here we go. Look at this. Oh, and see, this is what I'm actually talking about here. These actually don't necessarily sit in quite as well. I wish they actually did. Maybe a little bit of four polish would actually help that out immensely. But there we go. Combattler 5 in Combattler form, and I really, really freaking love this bot. You know, I don't remember what they actually say about the Black Series of robots or anything like that, but I kept on hearing something about the Black Series were actually always the wave that the Japanese actually kind of commemorated a certain robot and everything like that have actually kind of exceeded their expectations. I wonder if it's actually in sales or if it's actually in just really commemorating the character itself and everything like that in all its glory. But there goes Combattler 5. And I really love this. Let's take a close look at him real quick. That head sculpt is amazing. Look at that. I think that the fact that his neck actually kind of looks more like a piston is actually okay with me. I mean, he's supposed to be a robot, right? But everything about this is actually loaded with detail. Simple, but yet stylish, you know? And I actually really love this about some of the older bots that we actually had back in the days and everything like that. They were powerful, but yet at the same time, not as cumbersome as some of the things that we actually have nowadays and everything like that. And not to say Transformers are actually that, because I love the super detailing that actually goes in there too. But you know, from simplicity, for dynamics, this is actually really awesome. Now, my hand actually keeps on turning on this one, but I'll actually leave this one out for now just to show you a couple of accessories. It actually does come with a display stand. I haven't figured out exactly how to finish off that display stand, as you know, and I haven't touched this in years, so like I just wanted to like take him out to show it to you guys today. But I don't know, let's see, we'll just get the swords in his hands just so I can actually show you what that actually looks like. That's really cool. And like with the swords, it looks like that you actually just like put them like right behind. There's like a little notch like right on the inside of his hand right here where he actually holds things. There we go. And there's like a little notch right in there. You can actually put that in his hands. I'm not sure if that's actually the correct way of doing things. If I'm not want to fight about it, leave me a comment down on the bottom and like let me on the comments and let me know if I'm actually doing this right or not, because you know it could actually be that I'm actually doing this wrong for like years on end now and everything like that, you know. But I really love this. It's so cool. Now let me just give you a quick bit of articulation for a moment, before we actually go on with anything else. So Combattler 5 actually comes with a 360 at the head. Here we go. He's got a 360 right, and this isn't necessarily a ball joint, although he actually does. I think it actually might have a ball joint on the inside there and everything like that, but the way it's actually done is so great for dynamic posing. You actually have a universal hinge right over here. You actually have like an outside right over here by his upper shoulder. You actually have a bicep articulation and double biceps if you actually wanted to extend that and everything like that. So that's actually pretty dynamic. Let's see. You have waist articulation, wrist articulation, no waist articulation, and that's kind of sad, but like just because of the way he transforms and everything like that, I'm pretty sure they weren't able to work that in. He actually gets about that high, and you know, no real dynamic articulation on the legs whatsoever. You know, I'm pretty sure that later editions will actually probably have that, but like, you know, that's actually kind of sad, and I always wish that he actually had this, but he actually has ratcheted knees right over here, a lot under 90 degrees. Let's see. And with this, you can actually tilt up because of the way the fins actually hold in there, but that's pretty much it on him, you know. But aside from that, that's like a great collector's piece. Now, you can actually put the hands inside, and just let me do this really quick, because he actually comes with like bigger fists that you can actually store onto his body here. Just let me do this without breaking it. Hold on. It's really hard to get that in, but hold on. I'll actually come back to that in a second. But just so you get an idea, he actually has fists that you can actually put onto his body right here. And I really like the way that looks. Let's just keep that out for now. I really like the way those fists look in comparison to this. And I kind of wish that they might have actually had like a better way to store these fists into the body, because that looks so much better. I love that. As opposed to this, like I like the dynamic action hands. I like the fact that you can actually like move the fingers and all this other jazz, but like still yet though, if you're actually fighting a robot, if you're actually fighting kaiju or like other robots and everything like that out there, the mighty fish should actually do it right there. That's actually very cool. I like that. And let's see. He also has, and let me try to get back. There we go. Finally working with me. And he also has like a couple of engines right over here that he can actually use to like laser blast, and that's really cool too. I like this so much, and like I said before, I haven't really figured exactly how like everything works on this, because I was actually so much more interested in just like the combined robot. And there we go. I'm gonna use this for my first time ever, so there we go. And I think maybe, does that work like, oh wait, or do I have to, Hang on, bear with me, folks. I'm actually just trying to figure out exactly how this is actually supposed to be accentuated. And I don't know if I'm actually doing it right or wrong here, but who knows? This might be me breaking this on screen. There we go. And there we go. We actually have like one of his like major weapons from the anime, you know? And that's actually cool, you know? I could actually get into it. Really, really love this set though. Like, there goes. I'm just gonna move these for now. But just like a really, really cool set. So, if you're actually looking for something that's actually kind of like more old school than anything else, I actually have to say that these are probably like some of the best old school figures that you can possibly get and everything like that, you know? Just like, look at the way that actually looks. It's so cool, you know? I'm just gonna give him a quick comparison with something that I think he should be compared with. Dropping things all over the place, but that's okay. And I'm just going to give him a quick comparison with a Godzilla. In which case, I think that is in relative forms or in relative ways probably one of the best comparisons that I can actually have for him. This isn't my NECA Godzilla. This is like the other one. I think this one's actually also coming out from NECA also and everything like that. Don't like I might stand corrected, but you know, just because of that sheer size, that's actually really awesome to me. I love the fact that this actually may have like some playability and everything like that, and I love the fact that, you know, like I have Combattler 5 now. You know, I need a Guy King like real badly, but like this will actually start like becoming like some of my like new Shogun Warrior sets and everything like that. And if you are actually a kid from the 80s, you probably know exactly what I'm talking about. That's actually really cool. Okay, since I'm actually giving you comparisons here of super robots and everything like that, let me also put in Maniva X from the Soul of Chogokin, and from Soul of Chogokin, and look at that. I really like the way that looks actually. Like, just let me get her to stand up a bit more. There we go. Just great size comparison right there. I really love the way this is actually looking. And just for measure, let's just bring in good old, hold on, move over Godzilla, Voltron from the Netflix series. And as far as Combattler 5 is actually concerned and everything like that, you know, that comparison with Voltron is actually great. Like, that's kind of like pretty much the, like, how it actually sized them, you know? Like, that's, hold on. Yeah, that's actually really cool. I like the way that looks. And to make my desk just a little bit more crowded, just let me move Combattler 5 back here, Maniva X right back here, Voltron can stay, and let's just bring in good old Optimus Prime. Not in scale Optimus Prime, but you know what? That looks pretty cool. So there you go. And let me just zoom in on that face again. Love that. That's very cool. Can you actually see them being Autobots? I can. So, there we are. And that is it for my first review for the new year. Thanks for joining me. Should you actually get Combattler 5? I say so. If you're actually into like super badass robots from the 70s and everything like that, like this is actually really one of the ways to go. I really love him. He's actually like amazing, hefty, you know? I'm not even sure where you'd actually be able to find this guy anywhere or anything like that. Like, I actually just decided to do this on a spur. This was actually like, I think more than 20 years that I actually had this or something. So like, this is actually like one of my oldies but goodies. And I'm actually glad that I actually have them. I would love to get like another, like the blue and red version of this one day and everything like that. But like, I really love this bot. So that's it for me for like my first year, for my first video of the year. On January 4th, then I can't believe that I'm actually only just doing this now, but I've actually been super busy. I know you actually understand the holidays and all this other jazz as being a thing. Anyway, so thanks for joining me again. Thanks for enduring my rambling on this guy and everything like that. I really think this is actually such a worthy buy though. So if you want to read anything that I'm actually doing or anything like that, or I'm actually also writing for toywizards.com. That's toy-wizards.com, and you can actually reach me, or you can actually probably reach me over there. Comment if you actually love what I'm actually doing. Join us. We're actually like 1.5 million subscribers in and or like 1.5 million readers in and everything like that, and that's amazing. I really love the fact that I've actually joined this group and everything like that. I'm actually really proud of what I'm actually doing there. So, and again, this is Diecast Norbs, Galactic Hooligan, and really, when these stop being magical, that's when I'll stop collecting. And take care of everyone, and take care of every one of you, and make sure you take care of everyone else and everything like that. Be good to everyone. I'll talk to you soon. Take care.